I gave the viewers the tour already. Part of me would just like maybe you not to sell this so that maybe I could, be a caretaker of this place because it's an amazing place. That sauna, you didn't tell me there was a sauna.
No, sometimes I forget that. Actually.
And the soaker tub in the guest bathroom.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, that's just.
The tub is huge. It almost is like something out of scaring people out of The Shining when I first saw it. Well, but I've actually climbed in it fully clothed to see what it's like. It is super comfortable in there.
I bet it looks like one of the. Is it like it's a slipper tub? I don't know. Maybe the women who are watching this will know.
Yeah,
it's a soaker, but it's a soaker tub, and they've got the jacuzzi tub, and so we could go wax poetic and try to help you sell this place, which I'm sure you'd appreciate. But tell me about the idea behind doing this 72-hour. Open house, because you're living here. You have a cot in the back. I tried to pan quickly by you didn't make your bed. Your mother would not be pleased. You're doing this. You're doing an open house for 72 hours straight.
I am. I'm going to be here. Well, starting 10 o'clock this morning, so we're going on hour 4, right through to Monday at 10 a.m. I'm going to be here. So
okay.
I'm not staying up the whole time. I think some people kind of think I'm going to stay awake the whole time, and that would.
Well, that would be kind of cool if someone wants to. It might appeal to the vampire set if they want to come in and view
at
2
you can
a.m.
come whenever you want. So you can come in the middle of the night, but you'll have to wake me up, which I'll have myself on the intercom. And but I'll be happy to come down and let you in and show you around and stuff and chew the fat and whatever. It's so yeah, but I just want to make sure people know I'm not. If I didn't, it just wouldn't be practical. Is the goal is to sell the place. If I don't sleep, then
then you really become the crazy realtor that will take it at any price. So what gave you the idea to do a 72-hour solid open house and actually live in the property for the time?
Well, where it started was a phone call actually I got just after Christmas from the client, the owner of this property. He says to me, Kye, what are you going to do to sell this?
And this is $1 million property.
Yeah, just shy of a million, $50 shy of $1 million, but because that always tricks people.
Yeah.
And I've had it listing for 2 months, but it's been on the market since October of 07. And
wow.
So, and my opinion, it's been priced pretty fair all the way along. Maybe not the last little bit before I got it. I'm not picking on the other realtor. I'm just saying that that would have been where I would have priced it. Short version. My answer for him was, I don't know. And to me, that wasn't good enough.
Right.
So I was racking my brain. I got a chance to sit down with Steve Jagger, and we sat down and brainstormed for about an hour at his brother's office down in Kerrisdale. And credit is due to Steve. This came out of his mouth. I mean, I kind of bandied out some ideas of a way to let people use it for events for free because it's a big space.
It's true. It's a gorgeous space. It'd be great for events.
Yeah, and Steve's like, why don't you just stay there until it sells? And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. So that might be a bit extreme. I was like, okay, well, why don't you just do a 72-hour open house? I was like, jackpot. So that was what, 10 days ago the idea came out?
Wow. It was only 10 days ago. So this is you're moving at Web 2.0 speed.
Oh yeah, I didn't mess around either. I was like, okay, it's go time because the client wants it sold. That's my job.
Right. Right. Actually, maybe the client really would like some young professionals to be taking care of the place and renting it for an extended period of time.
Well, yes. It kind of does that too, but we'll talk about that offline.
Yeah, we'll talk about that offline. Yeah, but that's it. But yeah, in all seriousness, I mean, this is a gorgeous place. And what I took from and when I wrote the post at M2O about it was, these are challenging economic times. There's no real debate about that. Whether it's a recession or not, there is a perception of challenge. There's also a lot of problems in the Vancouver real estate market.
Yeah.
And what I thought was this is innovation. You're trying to make the best of challenging times by doing something just out there and innovative that gets a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Now, but here's my question. Obviously, you're getting a lot of media attention for this. I mean, I'm here filming you for the M2O blog. CTV's been here. You're getting coverage everywhere. So how much of this do you feel is going to help your own personal brand, which is important in Web 2.0, your personal brand is Kye Grace, realtor, versus being able to sell the place? Obviously, lots of people see it, and it's cool, but where do you think the balance point is?
First I want to just apologize for people who are watching. I'm looking away because I've got the live stream.
You got the live stream, yes.
That, Twitter stuff. But
he's not ignoring.
I'm doing both, though.
He's not ignoring us.
I guess I look at, and I'm not a big fan of the term long tail, but kind of what comes for me is the long tail of it, right? And so me in here doing this and pulling this off, is about selling the property, and then yeah, my brand will now is. I mean, I'll be candid. My brand is growing exponentially, probably by the hour as we speak.
Right.
And so, and that was that's a definite positive to it. But in my opinion, I don't know if I answered your question, but in my opinion, the integrity of or my own integrity and the integrity of this project more so relates to getting this place sold. So that's, am I answering the question?
Yeah, no, I mean, because it's the question that people obviously ask, well, is this just a gimmick for you to get more properties to sell? Or is it, but you're, in all seriousness, you want to sell the property. And this is what it might take.
Yeah, and I mean, realistically, every time a realtor lists a property, sells a property, it turns into a form of a gimmick or a form of marketing by those postcards, which I refuse to use, says just listed, just sold, or the sold's on their websites. The only place a property can be posted that has sold is on a realtor's website or a realtor's print ad. Nobody else can say a property has sold publicly, like in print or advertising. So there's already all these kind of things to say, hey, look at me, I'm doing this, or I'm accomplishing things.
Right, the list of, one thing that always annoyed me is when you're looking for places is they have that whole page of properties, but like half of them have sold across it.
Exactly.
To give you that perception that, the market's, there's, it's supply and demand thing.
Or this guy's kicking ass as a realtor and you should use him, right?
Right.
And to be fair, realtors, I mean, being a plan, somehow we have to differentiate ourselves from everybody else. Because that's sort of the benchmark to a degree of a successful realtor. Now, I would debate if pure numbers indicates a successful realtor. Or I should say that indicates a successful realtor, but successful for them or their clients, hard to say. But a great realtor doesn't always mean they've got the highest numbers. So if I'm taking your questions and going over here,
no, that's cool. No, but it's talking about your industry. Obviously, is changing.
Yeah.
I've been very surprised, pleasantly surprised, that the Vancouver real estate community really jumped on things like Web 2.0 and Twitter in a huge way.
For sure.
And from my own personal selfish reasons, I'm happy to reach out to you because I'm going to be looking for a new place in the spring, and I want to have contacts with you. Are there cool places to rent? Whatever, and for my selfish interest, but the potential benefit to your clients, even if you just direct message select clients when something gets listed or whatever, or get the word out about a new cool property. We all found out about this on Twitter. It wasn't from anything else. It was from your Twitter stream.
Yeah, that's a great point too. Is I look at it. I more so use my Facebook, and there is a component to real estate marketing that refers to your sphere of influence. So people people you've done business with, so your banker, your insurance salesman, your friends, your family, your peers, people you went to school with, anybody who you think you may be able to influence to choose to use you or refer you. And one of the things that is done with that.
Oh, I think, are we beeping?
Yeah, it could be just. It's actually Rodney B. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop the video so we don't disclose anything. All right, so we're back, and that super secret call, was that the call that someone's offering you $2 million for the place? Was that the call?
No, it was just, Rodney Bartlett from Reach, actually. Just phoning to wish me some more luck. He's off to word camp, Whistler.
Oh, yes.
Which I assume you are too.
I better be, because I'm speaking.
Okay, yeah, so there you go.
Should probably should finish my slides too.
And I apologize, I didn't know that, but I am a complete WordPress neophyte. I just know it exists.
Yeah.
But my WordPress days are coming, I think.
We won't hold that against you. So, but
so can I just finish the gimmick thing real quick?
Oh yeah, go finish the gimmick thing, and then we'll wrap it up.
There's two components to it. One is this is to sell this property. It's not a gimmick. It's like, and it's worked. I had those buyers. I think I might have mentioned already those buyers that came specifically because they saw the story in the newspaper. Now the story in the newspaper. Yeah, it's on print. I think I already said this too, but it was because it's digital. The visual media part of it is what the story was about. So,
of course.
So right from there, that was the goal, and it's been effective. The other side of it is I never looked at it as a gimmick, because back to this whole challenging market thing, I look at this as a huge opportunity to do things like this instead of just sticking a sign in the front yard, put an ad in the paper. That I wouldn't last. I'd get bored. I'd quit in 6 months.
Well, yeah.
So that's my take on it. Part of this is just I love putting the energy into it and doing the new things, and the other part of it is they work. So
yeah, well, I wish you the best of luck, Kye, and Sorry, I'm going to miss WordCamp Listener, but, you
That's
know,
okay.
it's going to be taped, so
Yeah.
you can catch the things later. So good luck to you, and hopefully by the time we find out on Monday, maybe you sold the place or have a
Maybe.
solid offer.
Yeah,
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, that'd
cool.
be great.
All right,
Awesome.
have a
Thanks,
great
Chris.
weekend.
Okay, you too.